Happy Saturday! Welcome to Paper Doll Saturday. This is the day where we get to play, create, cut things up, make a mess, and bring another little paper doll story to life. Every Saturday, I add something new to the Paper Dolls by Marylou collection. It might be a brand new paper doll, a fabulous outfit, a new era, new adventure, or something completely unexpected. So grab your scissors, grab your glue, settle in, and let's get ready to play with paper dolls, because around here, Saturdays are for paper dolls. Hi everyone, my name is Marylou, and this is Create Junk Journals with Marylou. I have the City of the Paper Dolls, and it is time to make a page with the dolls from last week. I think I can put it right beside the campground. I still really like this one. I wished I had done something to the background here though, like to give it so that it wouldn't be so white. But it is what it is now. I may just do something later. I'm going to put it on this page because what I have planned is I want to make a journal within a journal. And how I am planning on doing that is with tags. So these are long tags, and I want to somehow hinge them together so they can go back and forth, and they will so they'll flip and flip and flip and flip until you've got them all. And why am I needing that many? Well, because this was the paper doll. It was sun, sea, and fun. And there was 10 bathing suits in 1950 style. And this week, or what I did was I took all my 1950s leading ladies, and I've given them, or all 9 of them, and I have given them a bathing suit. So let's just go through them. They are beautiful, beautiful ladies wearing bathing suits. So now I need a bunch of tags to be able to put them all onto, and then I can flip it out and then we have a nice beautiful beach scene. The other thing that I have done is I have made a beach chair, right? Let's grab Doris, and you can see the beach chair is the right size or the right dimensions. We've got an umbrella. We've got a giant beach ball because why not? We've got tanning lotion, a beach bag, and it's a big bag, but you need to put lots of stuff in it. We have a radio and a hat. But this is the part that is now coming with the doll. And there's also a beautiful beach background that I created with the surfboards and some more umbrellas. And can you imagine putting that umbrella in there and the beach chair in there? It'll be a lot of fun. So that's what I want to do. So I have a piece of fabric, and I want to hinge it with fabric hinges. So I am going to cut a few strips of this fabric, and this is a hanky that I used for something else, and now I am just using it to make some hinges. So I'm just ripping the fabric, and And I know they're not going to be all the same size. They're all going to be different sizes. It's fine. It's not a problem. And I'm going to put this aside for now so that I have a little bit of space. And I'm going to put all my ladies aside as well. There we go. So first, I want to turn it into tags too. I'm going to do that quickly. I'm just going to use my tag or my corner cutter. All these tags are all 8 inches long and 3.5 inches wide. And that means that every doll will fit perfectly. So let's make sure I have 10. Let's do one more blue one. There we go. So I want to start with the blue. And I'm going to grab a piece of the fabric. And I don't need a lot. Just need little pieces. 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3, and I'm just going to lay the fabric right in there. And then I'm going to lay this tag here. Oh, no, I want a yellow one. Sorry. Yellow. Okay, so yeah, some days I am really smart, and other days I forget that I need to take seatbelt off when I get out of the car. This is one of those days. So I finished the whole thing, and my my camera went off, so it's not completely recorded. So what I want to do is I want to now attach this to here. And I need to see, like, so this is the front. And then we'll flip through it. It is working, and it's working very nicely. But how do I want to attach it to the book, to my journal? I think I want to attach it right here in the center line. So I'm going to grab 2 pieces of cotton, and I'm probably going to make them a little bit longer. There's one right here. That one is good. Let's grab another one that is about the same length. And then I'm going to put a bit of glue here, a bit of glue here, and I'm going to slide this through, and then I just need a little bit on this side, and we'll do the same thing over here. Just slide this through here, and line it up. There we go. Put it in the glue right there. Now we can close it. And then I can hinge this so that it sits right here. This is going to be the biggest journal in the whole world. I am going to put it right here in the center. I think that's a better idea. And then we can just from the center flip it around. So I just need to put, I'm just going to put a little glue on the fabric itself. Like that. And right there. And then I can put these right here so that they're now sitting there, and then let's make sure that is really well attached before we do anything else. Okay, so how I want to really attach this is I'm going to cut this out. So I want to cut the picture out. And this has been printed on 32-pound photo paper. So I can put mixed media over top of this because when you print onto photo paper, it becomes permanent. So it's not like regular copy paper or anything like that where it bleeds the colors. And, you know, as soon as you do something, then you lose all the color that is on your page. It stays really nice and colorful. So I'm cutting it down to 5.5 inches wide. Let's see. And then I need to measure how much I need right here. So I need about that much. I just usually put my nail in it. Whoops. I usually put my nail in it and then I can see the marking. So then I'm just going to cut it right here. And then I can put this right there. I can take a little bit more off. Where did I put my cutting board? Take a little bit more off because it's just still too big. So I'm cutting it down to like a 1.25 inch. And that should work. Yeah. Okay. I'm grabbing my fast grab tack or my regular tacky glue. And I'm just going to put glue on there. I'm not inking around it. This is just a background. I'm not too concerned about seeing the white edges. I just want to make sure that there's lots of glue on it, so it's not going to come off anytime soon. And I am going as tight to the edge there as I can, but I do want to be straight. So let's pull that back a little bit, put it like that. This is going to go right here, and then I don't know why it's not wanting to sit properly. Probably because I didn't put it in the right spot. So I'm just removing this for a moment and then putting it back down so that it now sits properly. And now I'm going to take the other side and I'm going to line it back up to the rest. So now this is going to get stuck really nicely and it will still be able to flip, but not as much as before because I am going to layer the paper on there and I'm going to attach it really nicely, and then it will hold all that fabric and stuff down. That's my plan. Is that going to work? We'll find out. I just wanted to make a journal in a journal. Okay. So now I need to line this up. Right there. And I'm making sure that the surfboard lines right back up together. There we go. Perfect. Once this is stuck down and dried, these are not going to go anywhere anymore. And then I have a journal in a journal. That was my intention. So I'm just making sure this is all well attached. There we go. And now I am going to give all these ladies a spot. So I'm doing this super simple, but you know, I could give them all some of this, or I can give them all a little strip of, I know I want to put all the dolls on a page, right? So Eartha gets a page, and Lucy gets a page, and Lena gets a page, and Audrey gets a page, and Grace, and Elizabeth, and Sophia, and Dorothy, and my other lady. So I think, hold on, I want to put the ladies on the inside, and then this can come on the outside. That would look cool. Okay, let me cut this down to I'm going to cut that edge off. And then I want this to be 3.5 inches because that's how wide the tags are. So I'll probably go a little bit smaller. So I'll probably go like 3, like just like a quarter, like not even like 1/8 of an inch less than 3.5. And I want to cut a little bit more off here so that I know for sure that it is less than 8 inches. So I'm doing the same thing. I'm going to do 1/4 of an inch less. Oops. Not sure why it was not wanting to do it this time. There's a lot of moisture in the air. I think that's part of the reason. So then I can put this here. Take my edger again, or my corner cutter. And I can put that right there. Now I am going to ink it. I'm going to use my walnut stain, of course. For some reason, I love my walnut stain at the moment, so that's what I'm using to ink around this. And I will put this right here. Oh, I like it. I do like it a lot. Okay, so then you flip through and you get all the ladies. I've been printing on the back of other ones because I've been using my good paper, and you know, like, I wanted to not waste it, so I printed the dolls out on my discards so that I wouldn't be wasting all that expensive photo paper. There, I like that. And then I have a couple of pages still left. So I don't have to do them double even. I can do one on each page. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. So how lovely is that? So there's lots of journal space, right? Like, you've got all the journal space here, and you've got journal space all the way around the ladies, and I have lots of space to decorate. So that is what I'm going to do. And I'm also going to put a closure on here of some kind, so so that it will stay closed. But it is going to make for a very hefty journal. So I don't highly recommend doing this one, but it is really cool. I wouldn't do it with 10 pages. If I were to do that in a like an actual journal that you want to write in and stuff, I would never do it like this. But it is a really cool journal within a journal, right? All right, so are you excited to see what the new paper doll is? Let's talk. So I've been working on the 50s. I created the 50s leading ladies. I created all the 50s outfits. But I've been finding a lot of things for the 60s as well. So for this week, I have created a bunch more dolls. I know, I'm sorry. I am trying to get everything out of my head so I can move on. I have all this stuff in my head that needs to they be produced and made. So let me show you the new dolls, and yeah, I hope you'll love them. So I made a 1960s set, and we have Faye, we have Tippy, we have Brigitte, and I'll give you their faces. They are beautiful ladies. Then I have Jane, Catherine, and Natalie. We have Aretha, Cicely, and Daniele. They're just, every single one of them is just beautiful. And then I have another set of 10 bathing suits, 1960s bathing suits. My favorite is this one. I want to make this one because I just love it, and like I think it would be so cool to go in the pool or anything like that with that kind of bathing suit on. It would be fantastic. So that's what I'm going to put on her, and I'm going to fussy cut around her, and I'll speed this all up for you so you don't have to sit there and watch me fussy cut. And then I'll be back to put her together. Okay, I have everything fussy cut. Oh, I forgot the top. She needs a top. So while I'm cutting this, I have a question for you. And leave me a comment in below with the answer, with your answer. So my plan had been to do, for the month of July, do bathing suits, 10 bathing suits for the 1950s, which I did, 1960s, which I did, and then I had planned on doing the 1970s and 1980s. Now, I want to know, before I even bother doing that, if there's any interest in that. Would you like me to do that, or would you prefer me to go a different route? I would love to make another set of leading ladies for the 70s and another one for the 80s. I am all good with doing that, but you know, it only if you guys are interested in that. If you're not interested in it, then I am not going to bother. Would you like a set of dolls and bathing suits for the 1970s? Would you like a set of dolls for the 1980s? You are not hurting my feelings if you're saying, no, I want to stay with the 1950s and 1960s. You're also not hurting my feelings if you're saying, no, I want to go to the 1940s. So, but I am asking for your input in this situation because I have reached a point of I just don't know where I want to take the Saturdays. And, well, I know where I want to take the Saturdays, but I kind of want to give you guys an option too. Because, like, I know that I'm creating for myself 9 times out of 10, but I also try to create what you guys like. And, you know, I would prefer to do something that you guys enjoy than something that you don't enjoy. So that is where my thought process is at right now. And I want to know how you feel about that. So leave me a comment and let me know, what would you like me to do? Okay, I do really like this bathing suit. It's just the coolest. Of course, I need to cut this down a little bit. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. There we go. I love it. I love it. I still need to ink around my doll. So yeah. So that is this week's paper doll freebie, is Dive into Summer. And what is happening next week? Well, that is kind of up to you guys now. So this might be the only time I am going to ask for some input. But that's only because I am just not sure if you want to see another set of leading ladies. I'm kind of doing all the research and everything, and it is like, it's time consuming. So, you know, if it's welcomed, then I am good to go. If it is not welcomed, I'm good to go too. Like, it is all good. All right, there is our beautiful lady, and she's wearing the coolest bathing suit. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your weekend. Enjoy some sunshine. Put on your bathing suit and go outside. Get some sun. Before you put on your bathing suit, though, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and go check out this week's freebie and the accessories for the 1950s Sun, Sea, and Fun. And go check out my beautiful new leading ladies as well. So there is 9 of them, and I think they are lovely. Whoops, I covered up Sicily. So thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful Saturday, and I will see you again tomorrow with the next child for the adventures of Bacon Rind City. Have a great day.